Welcome to my reading for Sagittarius for June 2022. This reading this month will focus on love in all its forms for relationships, for acquaintances, just for humanity in general, relationships with loved ones, relationships with yourself. And what I'm talking about there is self-confidence, self-esteem, and compassion for oneself. So I have already shuffled the cards and I will begin. If you have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Sagittarius, this reading is for you. Cutting the cards. What is at the heart of the matter this month for Sagittarius, please? King of Rods. Well, it's a fire sign and it's a Leo. It's a card for Leo. If you have Leo in your chart, this could be a part of your personality, or this could be someone that you know. Leo is a strong leader. They are a visionary. They're wise, and they can be a bit stubborn. So you have a strong Leo energy. Let's look and see what is crossing that. There's a couple of things crossing. We have the moon at the base. Wow. So what's crossing this is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is news that is coming to you. It's information, a situation that you need to get information about. So you're in a strong position for starters, or someone around you who is a Leo might be bringing you information. But interesting enough, we have at the base, actually, what's the base is the Tower. And this is disruptive energy. And typically the Tower shows up when something needs to change. It is disruptive energy. And in the past, what it's moving out, what it's disrupting is apparently some toxic energy. And this could also be a very strong Capricorn around you. So there may be some toxic energy that is going to get swept out of the way this month for Sagittarius. Now, at the base of this is the moon. There is hidden information. So this is already 3 major arcana cards for Sagittarius. So I think something big is happening this month. You're in fire sign power. So let's see what is coming into Sagittarius's consciousness in June. These cards want to come out. I will take them. Well, this is happiness, love, and happiness. And I think that is quickly things are turning for the much better. This is going to be a much happier time, but you are also going to be really busy. You have been working on something, and you are still working on that, and you might be a little worn out. So let's see what Sagittarius's energy is right now. Okay, what is Sagittarius's energy right now? The Nine of Cups. So I think that things are quickly moving in a really positive direction. You're working hard and you are happy. You are happy, and this is wish fulfilled. This is bliss. So there is emotional fulfillment and deep emotional bliss happening for you right now. I think that I have to say that disrupting toxic energy will definitely clear a person's slate in such a way that it would be a positive thing. And you're walking away from those energies. So this is definitely an emotional time, and it's an emotional time of happiness, because there's some things that you have definitely said goodbye to, things that emotions or situations that you've been there, you've done that, and you're finished with. So let's see what is in Sagittarius's environment right now. What is in Sagittarius's environment, please? Okay, there's several cards. You're perfecting things. And this card means that whatever you're working on, you're working to make it, you're in an environment where you can make it as perfect as you wish. So you're looking at the current cycle, and what you're hoping for is really friendship, celebrating with friends, with kindred spirits, with family. A very happy time. So what is the outcome for Sagittarius in June? I see you really being strong, and you have worked hard for the happiness. That's what I'm getting. You've really worked hard for this situation. You got news that that thing that you were wanting to go away has gone away. And with it, it's taken that toxic energy, which is moving out of the situation. So what is the outcome, please? Show me. Now that's interesting. Sagittarius is, and at the base, there's a situation that is going to be competitive for you. And I get that in maybe a positive sense. Sometimes when I see this card, I think this is strife, this is conflict, this is a situation where people are working for one person to win everything. But in this situation, I think this might be something that you want to be competitive. You want to be in a competitive situation. So I will take it as that, because that's what I'm being told. And we do see that there has been some heartbreak, and that has to do with this toxic energy. But there's also been a happy home. And you have been thinking about this for a while, and you got that new information with this. But this has to do with the direction that you've decided to head. And this is a conscious decision to move into the future in a particular way. So let's see what else we have here. Yeah, you have been working very hard on something, and there's that hidden. Let's see what else we have. And these cards, yeah, there's emotional strength here. There's some grounded earth energy. You might have been worried about some resources a little bit. Let's look at the bottom of the cards. I'm just looking at these cards as they're calling to me. So what we have here is more strong earth energy. So you may have grounding energy around you or in your chart. And there's been a more of a balanced situation that has allowed you to give and receive. You've been moving out of and into calmer waters, so away from the hurt and the toxic energy. And some of that made you sad. And you had an opportunity, though, to come to peace with emotions from your past. The things that you learned from this current cycle might have made you nostalgic and might have shown you some insights that allowed you to clear out the energy that was standing in the way of your happiness. And there is one of the things that was toxic. Someone around you wanted to win at all costs, not competitively, not like in a healthy competition, but at all costs. I will say, though, there is a fine line between the competition and strife that can happen in the Five of Wands and the somewhat ruthless attitude of the Five of Swords. But you made the decision. You deferred the decision, I would say, but you did make the decision. And your decision was to move away from the toxic energy. And let's see if we can see anything further back. So yeah, this cycle you've been moving forward. And I think it's been a very healthy situation for you. So is there anything else? Is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to know about the future? What is this competitive energy telling us? What is the direction that is going? Because I think I'm curious about that. There's your emotional well. I think that I think that what this is really telling me is that this is, you like a competitive atmosphere. You're not afraid of it. And so this means something to you, Sagittarius, that it doesn't mean to, say, a Virgo or a Pisces or anyway, what is it that the Five of Wands situation is going to provide for our Sagittarius? What is after the outcome? Okay, show me. Page of Pentacles. Okay, it's an interesting combination of earth energy and fire energy, I would say, and the Page of Cups at the base. Your heart is open. Your heart is open. The page energy is youthful, innocent energy here. So you're really fueled by the love that you have found in this situation. And the Page of Pentacles may be someone that you have as a partner. And the thing about the Page of Pentacles, it could also be part of you, is that they are grounded and they can think innovatively at the same time. So they are able to sort of balance two energies, much like the Chariot card. They can harness those two energies. They have one foot on the ground, but they can think like the Page of Cups about things that might be considered impossible by some, but they will know how to make it work. So that is very positive. It started out a bit challenging, and I think you're harnessing a lot of power for yourself here. And it seems creative and active and positive, and it seems to be full of joy and happiness and celebration. And perhaps some of that competitiveness that I really do get very strongly, that you really like. So I will leave it there. Thank you very much.